Thank you. Thank you so much for having me here today. I'm very honored, very pleased. Thanks a lot for the TERA-Award organizers. My name is John Salazar, and I'm the founder and CEO of Gazelle Windpower. Gazelle is a specialist in the floating offshore wind industry. At Gazelle, we are obsessed with delivering best-in-class product for the floating foundations and the mooring systems, which account between 30 and 40% of the total cost of a floating offshore wind project. By a floating offshore wind project, I mean going farther offshore. Over 83% of the wind resource globally is on deep sea waters, and that means going beyond 60 meters from the surface level of the sea to the seabed. Now, we must act with urgency. If we want to stay on track with a 1.5 degrees global warming scenario from pre-industrial levels, we need to deliver over 300 gigawatts of floating offshore wind within the next 2 decades. We need to move from 225 megawatts of capacity installed as of today to deliver that massive scale. Here you can see on the one hand some of the markets where Gazelle has patented its disruptive technology, and on the other hand, some of the markets where we are getting early traction. Depending on 4 factors, depending on the wind, the current, the waves, and the tides, we need to do bespoke engineering. It is very different to do a project for the west coast of California, where we need to deliver solutions beyond 1,000-meter water depths, than for Portugal, where we are facing waves in excess of 23-meter height with a lot of power, than for the South China Sea, or for Japan, where we face typhoons and we face seismic activities. So the magnitude of the opportunity is equal to the magnitude of the challenge. You will see how at Gazelle we are solving this problem in order to keep safely operational wind turbines that for the latest generation can be as tall as the Eiffel Tower, more than 180 meters in height.
The Gazelle principle is the nucleus of Gazelle's patented engineering and mooring system. The principle itself is characterized by the way it eliminates pitch and balances the platform movement in response to the external forces of wind, waves, and tide. In practical terms, this is achieved through vertical anchor lines that are attached to the seabed, which transfer motion along the anchor lines through the platform down to a counterweight that is attached below. This means that when the platform experiences motion from a wave, that motion is carried through the system, and the platform itself can resist movement and restore its position, acting as a passive ballasting system without the need for complexity or active control systems, all while limiting environmental disturbance to the seabed. This solution, with its unique, modular, scalable design, could be the something the offshore wind industry has been waiting for, and will help to safeguard our energy supply, our climate, and all our futures. Gazelle Windpower, unlocking the power of wind for the world. To find out more, visit gazellewindpower.com.
Now, to turn all this ambition into reality, there are still problems to be solved, because most of the solutions from the old legacy designs from offshore oil and gas have not been able to deliver a solution that can be serially produced and serially manufactured. They require a significant amount of steel or concrete to provide the buoyancy and the stability to keep a wind turbine safely operational in very hard seas. Gazelle is a truly innovative technology, and when you have a truly innovative technology, what that means is that you have further room to optimize the cost. We need to bring the LCOE down in this industry from $1 million to $1.4 million, as we are targeting today, to the lowest end of the continuum. We strongly believe that using this technology and working with all our supply chain partners, we can bring the cost of floating offshore wind to between $700,000 to $800,000 per megawatt installed. And we need to get there quickly. We need to get there to scale in order to deliver this solution. This is not only about showing that the technology performs and doesn't affect the power curve of a wind turbine. It's about serial production. 40 is the magic number that everyone is looking globally. 40 units per project, per megawatt, per project. That's what everyone is looking for. And for that, you need a solution that can be serially manufactured, serial assembled, and serial installed. The promise that Gazelle technology resembles has attracted significant leadership to the board and to the shareholding. We have onboarded some of the leading investors in the energy transition in Europe and the UK. And now we are working with leading OEMs, not only in the Western world, but also in China, such as the Envision Group, in order to deliver this solution within the next years. The company is generating revenue based on maritime and engineering contracts, and at this stage, the company has a very lean structure in order to provide design and engineering services. We own all the proprietary technology that you've seen today, and our business model is based on licensing, all in alignment with Sustainability Development Goals 13 and 7 for climate action change and clean, affordable energy. Please visit us at gazellewindpower.com, I'll be here the rest of the day, and I welcome all discussions. Thanks a lot for your attention. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.